Yo, what's up everyone, welcome back to another video. If you're new to this channel, my name is Doman, and today I'm gonna play new Archon quest. Actually, I know, I'm late, but yeah, we have this one, Interlude Chapter Act 3, Inversion of Genesis, the Night Bird Fast and the Curtain Call. In order to look for more information about your sibling, you and Paimon decide to visit Nahida, the sanctuary of Surastana once more. Along the way, you hear people discuss something. Alright, let's see. Wait, is this even... How big is this Archon quest? Not sure how big, but yeah, we need to go up here. It's been some time that I have been up here before, so... Ooh, let's begin. So wait, we're gonna learn more about Sister.
Come on, serious suggestions, please. I'm not trying to write a thriller here. It's supposed to be an essay, you understand? An essay. That means facts and logic.
Don't talk about essay, goddammit.
Well, if it's facts and logic you're after, you shot yourself in the foot with your choice of research topic.
Savada? Wait, what was that guy talking?
A mystery. When so much remains unexplained.
Oh, these guys. Aren't they like a researcher or something?
Of course, you restrict yourself to textual criticism.
Yeah, well,
Aquaba.
this is my
Dude, I don't know how
area
to
of
say his
research.
name.
I can't change
Aquaba?
that.
I think that's how I say it.
It's fascinating enough without having to sensationalize it, don't you think? The strange location, the missing details, a mysterious person. I want to write my essay on something interesting, and I'm interested in getting to the bottom of all this. That's the only reason I came to you.
Yes, you came to me. So all the more reason to take my advice.
Oh, is
The
Savada
fact
like a
is,
teacher?
It's the dramatization that will make people want to read it. There's no getting around that.
Okay,
Did one of them just mention Tatarasuna? But that's all the way in Inazuma. Is it just Paimon, or is it kinda unusual for someone in Sumeru to want to write a paper about that? Everyone here is just going about their business.
I mean,
Maybe
that's how
it really
Sumeru
is
is.
just Paimon.
They actually do
People here are
their
free
own
to research
business.
pretty much anything.
Also, they're like so sneaky. I mean, they have the knowledge.
Let's go find out what this Tatarasuna mystery is all about.
Alright, Paimon, let's see.
all right, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the
Kabuki-mono?
main focus of this paper. Ugh, if only we knew where to find Traveler. From what they say about him, this seems like the kind of thing he'd know about.
I don't know. Wait, I'm gonna do now essay for them, looking for me.
Oh, you're the traveler, you say?
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe
If you
us?
don't believe me, I will go.
No, of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma.
Ooh.
This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of habit, I started, examining the evidence. Sorry.
Oh, Sawada, for the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are kinda lacking. Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal and
Yes,
been to
yes.
many places. Would you be able to tell us about Tatarasuna?
Actually, we don't know much about that place either. In fact,
So,
we
this will
came
probably
over
be
here
the
'cause
quest
we
we're
heard
gonna
you
learn more about that.
talking it and wanted to learn more.
Ah, I see.
I can't have this time.
My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatarasuna's past. But who'd have thought that...
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing about Tatarasuna.
Hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a deep dive for a first read?
Well, fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Akaba's latest essay draft.
Let me give you some background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatarasuna.
Okay.
The writings mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa, who
Hmm.
crafted a fine blade.
Nagamasa sounds familiar.
But in the end, he threw it into a fire to destroy it, and killed his servant Katsuragi. Why? Well, no one knows. Apart from the swordmaker, his servant, and the one who wrote this all down, the records also mention a Kabuki Mono.
Kabuki Mono.
This seems to be an Inazuman word
Okay, we
for
just
an
like learning
eccentric
some new
stranger.
words.
Someone who
Or are there, like,
dresses
more
funny
names?
or acts in an unusual way.
Okay.
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time researching these events on the ground. This Kabukimono lived in Tatarasuna for a while before disappearing without a trace. And shortly afterwards, as Akaba mentioned, things got pretty ugly.
So first this strange person goes missing, then a murder happens? Seems kind of fishy to Paimon.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too.
Yeah,
I
that
asked
kind of
everyone I could
sounds
think of
fishy.
if they knew anything about what
I
happened back
guess,
then.
you know.
And wow, did I get lucky!
Stop shouting!
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out. It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the government records office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago.
Yep, okay.
Even back then, Tatarasuna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went missing too.
Could it be?
Wait, so there are 2 missing people in this story now?
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard
Wait a minute.
of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
Oh, the swordsmiths?
Niva. Wait, that's...
Like Ishin
Okay, I think
Arts
Nahida is behind something.
Wow, yes, you really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So basically, this Niwa was a distant
Niwa.
relative of the Kaidahara clan, the last practitioners of Ishin art.
Okay.
Something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
The Kaidahara clan.
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of all.
There's more?
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are about to be blown.
Okay.
Or maybe you won't believe your
I'm
ears.
ready.
I wouldn't blame you, of course, because in all my years as a writer, this is by far the most.
Get to the point, for Pete's sake.
True.
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabukimono was not a human,
Ooh.
but a
Oh. Oh. Okay.
A puppet?
The Shogun puppet that the lecture Archon may should be ruling Inazuma with her as we speak. No, I don't think she is the one. Maybe there's like another puppet and they just like kind of abandoned it, you know, it was like not working. Maybe that's the one. The Kapugumona has to be the Balladeer. Ooh, yeah, okay. What was he doing 400 years ago in Taratsu? Okay, you know what? Who knows, man?
Aha! Judging by the
He was
looks on your
probably
faces,
exploring.
you do know something
Also, what the
after
hell are we doing in Sumaru? You're pretty much in everywhere. Where's Pama and I hope she keeps her mouth shut.
No, Paimon just meant, how creepy. The way you described
Wait,
it
are we
makes
gonna
it
learn
sound
more
like a
about...
ghost story.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I kinda remember
I
now.
agree. It does.
I think this Archon
But
quest we're gonna
considering that
also learn more
non-human
about,
races in Inazuma are by
you
no
know,
means uncommon,
the
spooky
Balladeer man.
events are to be
Almost say
expected.
Wanderer, but
And
like
that's
Wanderer is
exactly
like
what
not
my
really
book is about.
Balladeer.
Please take a look.
I mean, these, but it's like, you know, it's they're not the same. All right, extract 1, man arriving at Tatarusuma around 3 at the afternoon. Oh my god, dude, I'm not gonna read that. Are you kidding? Like, if you wanna read that, here, pause here. So that's 1. That's a second page. That's a. Oh my god, what the hell, dude? I wonder how many people actually read that. Oh man, the Kumno was by the coast. Okay, so this is kind of just like summary of like where he was going and what he was doing. What did he say? Oh my god, that's so much. It seems that the rest of this work remains unfinished from the existing text. However, it's apparent that this is a novel of fantasy. Oh, it's a novel? Colorful... Wait, the eyes of darkening... Oh, okay, never mind. Colorful sensibilities born from an imagination well utilized. Alright.
Oh, and please read my essay draft
Oh,
as well.
no. Wait, this text belongs to a series of works sponsored by the Wahumana's Well-Cutter project. It has yet to be numbered. Okay, yeah. Perhaps the overstep. Oh my god. Oh my god. It seems that the rest of this paper remains unfinished. One thing is for sure though, a lot of thoughts was put into it. That's for sure. If you wanna read that, just kinda pause it. Wait, let me go back here. Yeah, there is just like body, what? 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there is like just too much text here. Oh my god, that's... Dude, this is ridiculous. Alright.
So
I mean,
was
we can see this
encouraging
is
to
a
follow
say
his
right
more
there.
creative approach,
God
but
damn.
I think essays should be grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away with mysterious forces will cut it. Oh, How
Okay.
about if I plug the holes in Sawana's narrative with political intrigue? Like, I could put a turf war between rival factions at the center of the whole series of events.
Wait, you're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to
True.
essay there.
Yeah, it sounds more like a novel. Yeah, has this guy ever written an essay before?
Akaba, look. Your teacher has researched this extensively. I've reached out to everyone I could think of. Whatever information we have now is all that there is to
Also,
know.
the teacher
This
actually
is as much
check
detail
essay,
as you're
the
ever
facts.
going to get.
It was like writing right. I feel like they're just
Besides,
like,
if there really
alright, he
was a
made this,
political
they
power
check,
struggle
okay,
going
if
on,
there's any
anything like the
mistakes
level
that he
you seem to be
made,
suggesting,
and that's it.
what hope would we ever have of finding out the truth?
But I don't
Good
know.
point.
I don't know if they check
Okay,
like,
back to
alright,
the drawing board,
did
I
that the
guess.
guy? Okay, actually,
Give me
the
some time.
most basic
I
one,
need
you
to
know,
find a new
okay,
angle
did
on
he
this.
die in this year? They probably will check that, but like just other information, like I don't know, he was there, he was there, and you know, if you're talking about like a person, I don't think they will like check that. I'll leave to it.
We have some other stuff to do, so we'll have to say goodbye for now. Good luck with your essay.
All right, thank you. If you find out any more info about all this, please do let me know. Thanks so much.
Now we're gonna get him every information that everything is a lie. Maybe the teacher is actually lying. Who knows, man?
Hey, so
The,
that thing
never
you were
trust like
talking about,
information that's like
it has to do
online or
with the
somewhere.
Balladeer, doesn't it?
The best way is just kind of do exploring yourself.
Okay, then even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share it with them, huh? After all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up.
Yes.
Information about people like that is usually super confidential.
I love how
isn't it?
she said kicked his butt and he got him locked up. God, okay, we kicked his butt. I actually did it. Actually, I think she meant I and Nahida, you know. Paimon, you did not think. I don't think she, actually, I think she did something. I think she finally did, I know that she did something in Sumari finally.
If you ask Paimon,
But I kind of
all of us
forgot,
should just
was
pick
it
a
like
different
the
topic.
last Archon
We
quest or was
must
like,
list many essay
you know, before
topics if
that?
There are trees in the forest. There's no point in...
Oh, what's wrong?
Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by. Over there. It looked like...
It looked like Balladeer. Wait a minute.
Balladeer! No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
Alright, let's see this. Where is this little guy? Oh, he went in. Okay, so we're definitely gonna feel, maybe meet Nahida and also the Balladeer. Wait, this is kinda interesting. Okay, Nahida. That's kinda weird. What did Nahida do to him? Is she like just a normal person now?
You are. Nahida, bad news. We just saw the Balladeer strolling around in public. Did he escape or... Ah, it's him!
Sure enough, you're here.
Wait, what? What? What's happening?
What are you doing in the sanctuary of Surasthana? Aren't you supposed to be locked up? I know you must have a lot of questions.
Alright, Nahida, explain.
Please, allow me to explain. It was my idea to set the Balladeer free.
What?
We
Wait,
made a deal,
what?
and he's gonna do some investigation in Irminsul for you.
We make a deal just like that? Wait a minute. Whoa. Nahida, are you fine with that?
A deal? Huh. You sure you trust this guy?
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about. But if that's the case, why haven't you done it already?
Ooh.
Don't flatter yourself. It was... Nahida said there's still some mysteries in you to figure out.
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job? Guess I had you all wrong. There I was thinking you were just getting cold feet.
Well, that escalated
Damn.
quickly.
Wait, that's actually a surprise. Did not expect this.
Please calm down. But Paimon's worried about you, Nahida. Don't let him trick you.
I don't think Scaramouche will like trick, you know, the doctor is the one that will like trick. But Scaramouche, I don't know. We don't
It's
know
not every day
him
you see
that
people
much.
questioning the god of wisdom's judgment.
What?
Just when you think you've seen it all.
Don't you dare try to drive a wedge
Yeah, actually
between
Nahida is a god of just, okay.
us. As long as the terms are
Nahida knows the
reasonable,
knowledge.
I don't think there's a problem in making a deal. Even with the Balladeer.
Damn, okay, she also made deal with the doctor, right?
Well, I for one have no reason to doubt you. Considering you even struck a deal with
That's
the
right.
doctor.
Yes. one in which I gained valuable information.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You'll come to understand more about that in the fullness
Literally
of time.
making deal with the biggest enemies.
The Baladier's power was all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer strong enough to be a strategic threat to us.
Ooh,
That
okay.
puts him in quite a precarious position. Plus,
So wait, he's
a
weak
former
now?
harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets. Being stuck here in Sumeru could make him a sitting duck, depending on how the Fatui plan to respond. Wait a second. Former? You mean he's not a harbinger anymore? I take no pleasure in saying this, but it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back a loser.
Wow, he actually called him a loser, so he tossed you out like a trash?
Sometimes it's you using them,
Wait,
other times it's them using you.
yeah,
Most
that's
human
right.
Relationships are this way.
Yes.
Certainly all the stable ones are. That's how it was between me and the Fatui. And also between each of the
Dude, I thought
harbingers.
that Scaramouche was like one of like masterminds with Fatui. Was he just like a kind of side character?
So
No
as long
way.
as you have some value to offer,
What?
nobody will ever abandon you. But after recent events, even I have to admit that I'm not worth quite what I used to be.
Alright, really, what a crying shame.
Well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my utility, I need to have a backup plan for myself.
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings, and you said you need protection. So, why not join forces
That's
with
right,
us?
yo, Nahida's gonna definitely protect
I
you.
think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear. Don't
Okay.
you? And they're your friends. So I guess you'll be siding with them.
Yeah, obviously! Nahida, don't listen to him! Then let's put that discussion to the side for now. We still have time.
Okay,
Today can be a trial run.
alright.
Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate today.
All right. Then I'll do what we agree.
Good. Go now, and keep in touch. Nahida, are you serious about this? Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. In fact, I'm largely doing it for your benefit.
I wonder what the deal was between Nahida and Scaramouche. Okay, so Scaramouche got like a, I guess a quest, I guess. You need to like look something, and but what did Scaramouche give Nahida? Did he give like some information? I'm not sure.
Yes.
I know that Nahida will get
As I told you once
she will
before,
spend everything
there's
on like information
about
that she
your twin
doesn't know.
Irminsul.
So maybe? Not sure.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's the whole reason we came to see you today. So, you have an update on that? Mm-hmm. You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the Descender category. This is an extremely important point. It's possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. And
Possibility.
since the Balladeer used to be one of them, he'll be better acquainted with this information than I am.
Oh,
He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis, some traces of its power remain in him. He can still connect.
oh, okay.
The amount of information in Irminsul is vast beyond description. Sifting through all of it without knowing what to look for would take too long, even for me.
Yeah, I guess
So
so.
I asked the Balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information
Oh.
about the Descenders.
Okay.
He's more familiar with this kind of information and should be able to find it more
What if he
quickly.
lies to you?
Exactly! Or what
I don't think. I don't know.
Paimon just doesn't trust him! He's treated us as enemies every time we've run into him! I understand.
Yeah, that's true.
But
Like, we met him in
sometimes
Inazuma,
everything is dictated by which side you're
and then
on.
also in Liu, I believe.
How things will go in the future depends
Yeah, we
on
did
what
meet him in
information
Liu
he brings
the first
back.
time.
And Traveler, I know what your heart desires most of all. Our minds have connected several times before. There is a corner of your heart reserved for an intense longing. A feeling of being all alone in the dark,
Ooh.
searching for the one candle whose light still burns. As Sumeru's deity,
Yo, Nahida, you
it
know
is
too
my
much about me.
responsibility to be on guard
God
against the
damn.
Balladeer. But as someone who counts you as a friend, I want to do something for you.
Oh, okay.
If this deal with the Balladeer can give you the answers you've been longing to find, then it's worth it.
Thank you, Nahida.
It's my pleasure, really. You're Sumeru's hero. You've more than earned
Ah,
it.
that's so adorable.
Paimon's still so worried about this idea.
I would love to hear her.
Anything we can do to
You're
help?
my hero, man.
I was going to
No,
contact
that
you
would be
about
adorable.
that, but then you suddenly showed up on your own accord. Seems like we have a telepathic connection. In fact, I was going to ask you to supervise the balladeer on my behalf while he carries out the task I assigned. Even though he only has a fraction of his full power left, that's still a fraction of a former Harbinger.
That's true.
If you could accompany him, it would put my mind at ease.
Oh, so we actually helping
Of course,
Scaramouche.
I'll be there to help guide you through Irminsul from the outside.
I got it.
Great. Thank you. Prepare yourselves. I'm going to transport you into Irminsul.
Wait, she gonna teleport us? Wait, what you mean transport? Wait a minute, what?
Wow. It looks
Oh,
pretty
over.
different
Oh,
here compared
I
to
was like,
last time.
where? Oh yeah, over here.
The colors are gentler. Guess
Oh, it
that
did
must be
change.
because Sumeru's at peace now.
Yeah, it looks different now. Wait, are we gonna connect with the tree? Wait,
Look
what?
at that. Hot on my heels. You
Hot
know,
on my wheels.
You didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me company. Oh, but I guess you panicked when you realized that I might enter Irminsul ahead of you.
Yep, Nahida sent me to babysit you.
Shut your beak,
That's right.
jailbird. No way a prisoner gets
A
to be so
jailbird.
I
Okay.
understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from
Oh
the
my
guards,
god.
but right now, I'm on temporary release. So maybe you should think about backing off a little.
Sounds
Ooh.
like a successful rendezvous.
Why did she... Oh, no, that was... Oh my god, I was thinking that Paimon said that. I was like, that was a weird sound Paimon said.
I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entering into the innermost region of Irminsul.
Okay.
It is an environment like no other,
Ooh.
and the most important place in all of Sumeru. Unlike anywhere else,
So probably this is like the new place that we haven't been yet.
Of information. You
Maybe we
must
saw
put
it yet?
aside
I don't
your
know. We will
differences
see.
And be extremely careful as you navigate your way through. I know there are many grievances between you, on both sides, but it is essential that you remain calm after entry.
Okay.
This is as much for your own safety as anything
I'm worried about
else.
Paimon. Like, she's not like... she cannot be ever calm. Understood.
Fine. Let's call it truce.
You see?
But only until this mission's
Fine.
Let's
Dude,
cut each other a
she's
little
not calm.
slack, shall we?
Paimon is never gonna be calm.
We are gonna be traveling together after all. Per my agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'll be at the front.
Okay.
It's my job to lead the way.
I don't
and
mind
get rid
that.
of any obstacles in our path.
All right.
All you have to do is keep your pretty eyes open and try not to fall behind.
How is Scaramouche?
You sure are confident. Paimon will give you that. You make it sound like you're even more experienced at adventuring than us.
If there are no further objections, I suggest we get going. Or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
No, we're fine.
Ugh, the snark on this guy.
The snark.
It's unbearable.
Focus on doing your job.
We
Come
can
on, let's
start
go. I don't know why we're just arguing with Scaramouche.
Initiating connection procedure.
Ooh. Okay, let's see
Is
this.
a small sapling? Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him.
Dude, Paimon, can you calm down for a second?
Wow. So this is the inside of Irminsul.
It's different than I imagined.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Paimon's never seen anything like this. And it feels like a sacred place.
Irminsul is closely intertwined with the entirety of Tevat.
Okay.
Every bit of information flowing here means something.
Ooh.
Pick your jaws up off the floor. It's time to go.
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the opposite of everything he says?
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will now proceed to the heart
Oh.
of Irminsul.
Can Nahida hear
Can you
us?
still sense
Oh,
where the
she
heart
can.
of Irminsul is?
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information there?
Permission granted. Go ahead.
Let's go. Stay close. Don't
Damn.
go running off.
Okay.
Hey, so, say we did go running off in here. What would happen? what are you smirking at?
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if you went and got lost. Anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out.
Okay.
So if you want to stay safe, your best option is to stick close to me.
Alright, Scaramouche. Let's stay close to him. Oh, damn. Look at him. Wait, wait. Oh, I cannot jump. Oh, man. Oh, what is that? Come on, Scaramouche. Oh my god, he's too fast, man. Also, Paimon gone. Thank god. No, Paimon, just stop. The bird has dissipated.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be
Okay.
careful not to touch them.
Oh wait, so we cannot touch them. Wait, did I touch that? I don't think I did. Wait, so I just need to juke them? Okay. Actually, let's just follow him. Right? Wait a minute. Wait, he just touched that, right? Wait, what?
It looks the same in every direction.
Wait, I'm confused. That piece is indeed unusual, but it seems rather something. Are we?
No wonder
I'm.
he mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth.
Oh, I think they're just like kind of teleporters.
Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
I think this
There's
is
a
it.
time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it.
Yeah,
So why
Paimon.
don't you relax your guard a little?
Yeah, I mean, yo, Paimon's gonna ruin these quests. Let me tell you that. It's already ruined.
We're here.
She just need to be quiet for a second.
What a huge tree.
That's beautiful. This is the center of Irminsul. All the information in the world is flowing through it.
Lesser Lord Kusanali,
I wonder what Zhongli is thinking.
Good, you made it. Are you
ready when you are.
The Zhongli is just like counting the money. Oh, actually, Zhongli doesn't have any money. Bro, he
prepared
doesn't
to
need it.
access cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint.
Okay.
The Balladier's actually doing what Nahida tells him. Guess he must want to stay alive.
He hasn't put any resistance and he seems good at working on the front line. Maybe he had similar role in the Fatui. First Aquapa and Savannah stories, now this. What a strange
The
individual.
rest is up to you. If you discover anything at all, make sure to share it with us.
Will do.
Oh, are we gonna learn more about
For
sister?
once, we're the ones with nothing
I think
to
this is
do.
gonna be more like ending.
Traveler, Paimon, would you like to talk?
What do you mean? Is this a telepathic conversation?
Yes. I've also invited Paimon to join.
I also invited, yeah, I just like invite him. He's kinda like in Discord or something.
What the? We can talk to each other inside our head?
The message that you don't want us to disrupt the Balder.
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends.
Okay,
There's nothing wrong with us talking like this once in a while. Paimon's
That's true.
never tried this before. This is great. So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladier's a bit of a walking contradiction? He's always talking back, but he seems to listen to what you said.
yeah, and he seems to excel at doing odd jobs for
As I
others.
told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clear as day to me.
Dude, if he was just like a normal worker in Fatui, dude, that's, I mean, normal. Okay, he's not normal. He's like, you know, higher tier than like a normal Fatui people. But like, just like, I thought that he's like in, you know, like a general in there, you know.
Perhaps today will be the day that he finds
But
some
I guess he's
answers.
not. Or maybe he's like Sammy. It's about his past, the betrayals, and the other events in Inazuma.
Well done. Smart and attentive as always.
Actually, I caught a glimpse of a few things when I ran into Hypatia at parties. Wait, what did you relate what you saw in the Balder mine while in parties?
So, you made contact with that part of his mind.
Oh, yeah, I remember,
It's
yes.
true. Betrayal turned the Balladeer into the person he is today. Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's skin. Turns out, he can get hurt and angry just like anyone else. Everyone has a history, Paimon.
That's right,
Even
Paimon.
if you're a puppet created by the Electro Archon. Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna incident. Nahida, do you
Wait,
know
are we
anything
talking about
that?
Scaramouche?
If you
Or
mean the
is that like another
mysterious
puppet?
events, the Kabuki Mono and so on? Yes,
Ooh.
I know about all of that. Really? Because from what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination. At least that's what they thought.
You tell Nahida about the story Aquaba and Savada are writing, yep.
Oh? How interesting. Those two managed to deduce quite a lot through guesswork alone. So the
Ooh.
guessay got it right? Well,
USA.
they guessed right about one thing.
Okay.
Tatarasuna was sabotaged.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how
Oh.
all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
Oh.
to each other.
Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said conversation.
We have every right to keep certain things confidential.
Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing
No,
too
no,
much.
no. Scaramouche is definitely boss in Fotui. Come on, bro, he's too good.
So,
Okay, we defeat him, so maybe not that good.
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though.
Still
You and
looking.
your twin come from outside this world.
You and
Wouldn't
your
surprise me
twin.
if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
wait, how did you know about that? Did Nahida tell you?
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway,
Yeah,
you're world famous.
true.
It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you.
Every conversation with you is a hard work, but your attitude is better than I thought.
Right now, we have to keep the peace.
True.
I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself. And making cordial conversation is something I can manage. Huh?
Ooh. Information?
Right. Things. What could it be?
Anonymous data.
Anonymous data?
Hey, don't you forget the agreement. You have to share it with us.
Shh. Just wait.
Okay, let's see.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatara Suna's furnace, after all. It may not pay to act rashly.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is that so?
Furnace.
Well, since you insist.
It's...
I don't know what it is. The name Niwa was the main. Okay, yeah. Plus, he belongs to the lineage of Ashen Art.
Whoa!
Wait, what? Dude, I don't know. Wait.
I have been in Tatara Suna for some time now. You have shown me great hospitality, as has Mikoshi Nagamasa, and indeed, everyone else. Under your leadership, Tatara Suna is a warm, welcoming place.
What does he sound like in
Village.
radio voice
People are gainfully
guy?
employed. Their lives have purpose. They are motivated.
He got a good voice.
As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Tatara Suna, it was originally established as a means of safely disposing crystal marrow. The forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since flourished, giving rise to generations of swordsmiths. Some world-renowned, others unknown. All passing on their legacy, skills, blood, dreams.
Wait, he look.
Every smith brought
he
into
looked
this
familiar.
trade looks to find
Wait a
their
minute.
purpose between steel and blade.
Did we saw this guy
is
before?
Why you accepted the proposal brought to you by myself and Akame.
Yes, well.
Okay,
were
so
it
he's
not for you
Niwa.
coming to Inazuma
Okay.
and happening to make Akame's acquaintance, the two of you never would have joined forces. And he would be the first to admit that there's no way he could have revolutionized our forging process like this on his own. At least not on the same timescale. You allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me. And now, every piece of ore here is smelted using the new technique. Even now, you remain one of Tatara Suna's key consultants, working right here alongside us. I believe it is you, sir, who are truly responsible for the changes in our manufacturing and forging methods.
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much that was commendable in the
Okay,
forging
he's
industry
Asher.
of Inazuma.
I don't
It
know.
has been my great honor
Asher.
to befriend you all.
Dude, I don't know how to pronounce his name.
So you say,
No
Asher.
clue.
But is this really
Wait, what
the
did he say?
truth?
Oh my god, Tom, I
My
didn't hear
good
it.
Sir, what do you mean?
I tried to resist thinking it was all
God damn
connected,
it, I didn't hear it.
because I didn't want to speculate. And I didn't want to believe that things could turn out this way. What have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black smoke? Mounting production problems? Worker fatigue and casualties are up and continuing to rise at an alarming rate. And recently, as you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace. We've kept the truth from spreading outside, but still, I suspect you understand it better than I do. None of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mono, is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience
Golden
with Shogun.
Feather?
This is our last hope, but that doesn't faze you, does it, Asher?
Asher, okay, Asher.
Nothing does. Otherwise, why would you still be standing there with that smile
That
on
make
your
more
face?
sense.
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring these suspicions for quite some time.
Mikoshi
Are they gonna fight?
Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher. But Mr. Mikoshi is more cautious than I. He does things by the book.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio, the yokai struck down by the Shogun's own hand. If he truly seeks to redeem his family's honor, an abundance of caution is well advised.
You're well informed on the subtleties of his situation for a mechanic all the way from Fontaine. Are you sure you're not a little overqualified?
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat? Sadly, I am so very attached to my craft.
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone so we can absorb it and put an end to the problem. I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take some responsibility and head inside.
Okay.
Probably to my death.
Damn.
But what about you? What are you still doing here?
Judging from the look in your eyes, you don't seem to trust
I feel like
me.
Cashier just wanna be rich. That's
Drop
it.
the act. We're past that now.
Or
Whoever
maybe he
you
was
are,
trying to kill
It looks like your plan to
everyone.
destroy Tatara Suna has worked. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you
Oh
have
no,
all
he
your
got
answers by
sword?
now?
Uh-oh.
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment.
Oh no. Oh no.
A moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the furnace.
You...
Ah.
You're a
And
little
he's
smarter
dead.
than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well, at least for the first few days. But to my surprise, you had your people look into my background right from the start. It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that Escher was an alias, and that I was not from Fontaine at all. And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity, and what I seek in Tatara Suna.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
Oh
You
wait.
kill me. There's no one who can get inside the furnace.
Is he the doctor?
So you're really going to destroy this place? Is that it?
Oh, but you're quite wrong.
Wait a minute.
There
I don't
is
even know
another
anymore.
person.
Wait a minute.
Some
Yo,
may not
yo,
see
guys.
him as a
What?
person, but you told him yourself. You're not a puppet. You're a human. You're just missing a heart.
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out. But this makes no sense. What are you really trying to accomplish by all this?
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in abundance. This is all part of a carefully controlled experiment. If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui Harbinger. Call me the Doctor.
Ah, this little scumbag. Okay. Oh my god.
The Fatui? Who? What do you want?
The doctor is probably our biggest guy, man. Why is every signed guy with just like low to experience on people just, oh my god, are you kidding me? Bro, they're like the most dangerous. Like they're so smart, but they're so dangerous. Like they are not like OP, but they have so many different mechanic and ideas
Minor
that
inconvenience for your nation.
it's so dangerous, man.
That's it.
God damn it.
That's why you gave us your cursed technology? Just to let loose the evil energy from the crystal marrow?
Look how even the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced with its demise.
Alright, now at least we know who he
You
is.
say. It is
And
the
what's
only
the goal,
chance
you know,
have
pretty
of
much.
preventing a catastrophe and keeping the truth from the outside world. However, I did not make it with you in mind. It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So give in to your fury. I want to see what happens when a malevolent heart is placed into an unsuspecting puppet. Make no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead. What other reason would a human have for befriending one who is not of our kind?
If you give him my heart, tell him that both Nagamasa and I see him as one of us. He has nothing to prove to anyone. Because not everyone just wants to use other people. The only ones who think like that are people like you.
What a beautiful way to see the world. It almost makes me feel a
Dude,
little
why is
guilty.
it? Dude, also this is something I love about
out
the
of
Doctor.
respect
It's
for
not just kind
you,
of like,
I shall
what a
redefine
beautiful
myself.
way to see the world. God damn it, so disrespect.
Think of me as a monster or a demon, if you will.
Yeah, you are.
At least
I
this
mean, you
way
are,
your death
man.
is not a consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy target. You simply lost to something more powerful than you could ever hope to defeat. I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become a human? No, that will prove quite impossible, Mr. Niwa.
Okay.
Already dead.
Rest in peace, Niwa.
What a pity.
Ah,
Jester, I have completed the task you gave me.
Jester.
Creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner workings. What fun it was. I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest comrade. And if not,
Wait.
let's turn him to dust.
Wait a minute. Oh.
Hey, are you alright?
Dottore. Dottore.
Wait, I think I know what happened. Wait a minute. I'll see what's happening with Scaramouche right now.
Good. Good.
Was that the doctor? Did he turn into a mechanic from Fontaine?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Why did we see things from his perspective? When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind. You have to admit, it must be the truth.
Maybe so. But it means nothing.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace. You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
The betrayer was a lie that he had believed for hundreds of years. Was this part of the Doctor experiment? If the betrayal never happened, it exists only in his imagination, but where does this leave him?
Let's give him some space. He looks really mad. Paimon doesn't want to be anywhere near him right now.
Yeah, okay, let's go over there.
We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
Okay. Let's give him some time.
I'm still confused about the Tatarasuna incident. So, the doctor was behind it.
Yeah, the Doctor was behind it.
But why has that gotten him so worked up? Nobody has ever deceived you like
Maybe
that,
just like
Paimon.
learning the
It's natural that
emotion
you
of
find
the
it difficult
people.
to understand. Perhaps he
and maybe
needed
like
to learn
control
this
of them.
someday. So now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the kabuki mono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, the doctor showed up, disguised as a mechanic from Fontaine. And that's when the trouble began. It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was just to plant seeds of disaster in Inazuma, that would bear fruit in the future. Of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment, the balladeer became the main test subject. After the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device and handed it to the balladeer.
So yeah, I guess. Okay.
Then he instructed him to enter the furnace and absorb all the filth.
I love how
caused by
the
smelting
puppet
process.
is so like, you know, Scaramouche. I thought he's like from beginning was with them, but no, the doctor was kind of like just the mastermind, you know. He was just like controlling him. God damn.
The load was far beyond what
But
he
actually, Scaramouche
expected,
thought that he is
but
kind
the
of
balladeer
controlling
survived.
the doctor, but no, he didn't.
He left the furnace in sheer exhaustion and said to the mechanic, "This device seems to have protected me. What's in it?" The mechanic answered, "Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said it's the one thing that you've been looking for." He took it straight from the chest of one of his innocent servants. The mechanic removed the withered heart from the device as he spoke. The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. A heart acquired through cold-blooded murder is a cursed thing, but it has protected him from the filth. He thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival. Overwhelmed with anger and sorrow, the balladeer threw the heart to the ground and left Tatarasuna without looking back. Holy moly!
Holy moly.
The doctor killed an innocent man and pinned everything on the
And that's how the doctor is doing.
terrible.
Being betrayed and abandoned by a close friend is sure to cause great resentment. Now we know what was behind his decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokaten 100 years ago. But it doesn't mean that vengeance was the right decision.
Yes. Only if he understands this can he choose a new path forward.
Okay. Mystery of Tatarasuna.
Tori, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Okay. Do we leave this? Wait, what the hell do we need to do now? A while later.
Shall we see how he's doing?
He looks normal.
Hey,
He's fine, right?
you alright?
Hey, I love how Pam is just like, alright, calm boys, let's be friendly with him. Oh, what the hell?
That's a scary expression.
Yes.
Are you worried about me?
Yeah, that's
If
the
we didn't
thing.
have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend.
We just want to make sure this doesn't affect the
It
plan.
won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
He got the emotion control.
Hey,
Oh, he's doing more?
are you investigating the stuff we want to know about?
That's why we're here.
Alright, okay, so he still keep going on.
But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Oh, that's it?
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders.
Okay.
Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as part of Tavak.
Alright.
Oh,
Understandable.
does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Maybe not unexpected, but still thank you.
Don't thank me just yet. You look really upset. Well, since Irminsul was a dead end,
Alright, at least
I
we
guess I
learned
can share some other
kind of
info that might interest
history
you.
of Scaramouche.
Huh? About what?
The reason why there are records about your sister in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was her first destination when she arrived in this world. Plus, she only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
The heavens responded?
The Jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria. And
Okay.
lived with your sister for a time.
The Jester, another Fatui
I
Harbingen.
don't know the details.
Okay.
It's up to you whether you want to believe me. All I can say is, I wouldn't lie to you about this. Did you get all that, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. Astonishing news.
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul, but was it valuable?
Yeah, it was.
Very valuable.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Wait a minute. Why the glitch?
What have you done?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long. I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me.
Wait, why? Is there something? Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. I feel I know what he's gonna ask. But let's see.
Give me your hand.
Okay. What's gonna
Can
happen?
you hear my voice inside your head?
Are you trying to brainwash me?
No, I can't do anything like that anymore.
Okay.
At most, all I can do is exchange a few words with you. So tell me, in this world, is it possible
Oh,
to
okay.
change the past?
I thought that he's gonna ask about something about Nahida, you know, because we know who Nahida is, you know, the history about it, like, and other people don't, no one knows it. To change the past, oh my god, no, why he got that innocent look? Wait a minute. Also, why were we, I think that she is like blocking the voice from Nahida, so Nahida probably cannot hear it. But why?
Done.
Huh?
Huh? What the? What happened?
Wait, what?
Paimon only saw you hold hands for a second.
Nothing. I was just thanking him for helping me.
Yo, he asked the question and I didn't even answer him. Wait, that look, did he seem me hesitate? But that was because I know about Great Lord Rukadaveta. Oh, I think, but
So long.
wait, what? Dude, I didn't
suggest
read.
You get yourselves out of here quickly.
Where are you going?
I don't even know what happened.
Stop! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Brother, stop. Wait a minute.
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again. From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist. Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
Hey! Balladeer! Don't do anything stupid!
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. And I enjoy nothing more than to stamp them out like the pests they are. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left alone. Luckily, everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all.
Balladeer! Balladeer! Uh-oh, he disappeared.
You see, Pam, what you did?
Find him somehow.
We're so rude to him and now he just left. We didn't even answer. He just like, I guess he just kind of like rate my movements.
Oh no.
I think that was kind of his answer.
Oh, can you hear me? Nahida! Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer, what happened just now? I was suddenly caught by some kind of power. It was the Balladeer's fault. He shut you out.
You tell Nahida everything that happened.
I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that with so
Oh.
little power left. Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or did he achieve something beyond his abilities, and it took everything he had? Where the heck did he go? Ugh, it's all our fault. We were supposed to keep an eye on him. Sorry, Nahida. Don't be. It's not your fault. Please, let me handle this from here, even though I'm not sure I can solve it. We're running out of time.
I also wonder where he got
Follow my lead and
teleported.
Get out of Irminsul as soon as possible.
Okay, also we don't know how to get. Oh wait, we know how to get. Oh, okay, yeah. So he knows this place, so he actually know how to escape, I believe. And I guess Nahida now help us to leave this.
We're out, and we're at.
Okay,
an
there was a lot of
inn or
information
something?
Lore in this Archon
This
quest.
is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody will disturb you.
No one to help you?
I'm sorry, but this isn't something I need your help with. Leave this one to me. An emergency? How bad is it? Nahida, will you be okay? Don't worry. If my assessment is correct, though there may be some minor disturbances, it won't lead to a disaster. Please rest and recover your strength here until I say it's safe.
Okay.
Her voice has gone. Paimon can't shake the feeling that something really big has happened. What do you think the Balladeer meant? And why did he suddenly grab onto you before?
Paimon doesn't remember the Great Lord Rukadaveta. And oh yeah, okay, so Great Lord Rukadaveta. Yeah, this is what the thing. Okay, I think that's how she was called. And the Balladeer's question was a strange one, hard to explain in full, and the truth might be very distressing for Paimon. So, I was thinking that he's gonna ask about this lord, but actually he just like changed the past. Oh, is there some similarity about that? I will skip the part about Great Lord Rokadaveta for now and focus on the ballad there. Maybe he wanna do same as like the Great Lord Rokadaveta that he did. Actually, it was like kinda, the time was over, you know. Is that why he's called now Wanderer?
He wants to change the past? But
So I think
surely
he...
that's impossible.
Yeah, I think he just wanna delete his name, like the ballad there, and he wanna call himself now the Wanderer. Not sure. We will gonna see. Maybe they're gonna talk about this, but this is something that I'm guessing.
Right.
So I'm not sure.
History. All that stuff happened already in real life.
You can just rewrite history. Well, you can if you have the right power.
Imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking it.
Great example.
So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this? Paimon can't help but feel scared about what he might do. Ooh, Paimon's so confused.
Maybe he wants to erase himself from here. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh my god, Paimon, are you okay? No.
Paimon
Dude,
accidentally...
poor vase. Or was that... I don't know what was that. I think it was a vase.
For causing Paimon all this mental stress, but erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible in Irminsul?
Not necessarily, but maybe. I'm just guessing here.
Uh-oh. Paimon's head is overheating from trying to understand what he's up to. And it's still not working. Ugh. Paimon's head...
Also, he said that we're gonna meet...
Ever since we met him.
But I don't think we're gonna meet him soon. Probably not gonna meet him this
There's no way
anymore.
he'll actually succeed, right?
But I hope we're gonna meet him in
Won't
future.
everyone who's connected to him be affected too?
Like maybe in 4.0, that would be kinda sick. Indeed, if the ballad does erase himself from Irminsul, many people in Inazuma will be affected. I can't imagine what that situation will look like. Worst case scenario, it will affect everyone with a connection to the Radiant Kokaten. Kazuka, Ayaka, Ayato. Will this mean that they will... No, I don't think they will disappear.
Nothing we can do about it at this
I don't
point.
think.
Hey, have you got any ideas on what we should do next? Seems
No
like
clue.
now there's nothing left for us
Also,
to
that
do
essay
but
will
go
be
to
a
sleep.
lot. Bro, I wonder what that will be a say if he can do that.
I'm so worried. Paimon won't be able to sleep a wink tonight.
Me neither.
So, how about we list all our favorite foods to take our mind off things? Heck, if that doesn't work, Paimon's probably gonna collapse of anxiety here. All right, Paimon will start. First dish. Munstack grilled fish. Oh,
Okay.
and chicken mushroom skewers.
Okay, Paimon.
Drained chili chicken. Also, Adeptus Temptation, golden shrimp balls, triple layered consomme, lotus seed and bird egg soup, and...
Alright. I just need that Paimon's calm, because she is... Dude, she speaks too much, man. Let me tell her that. Also, she doesn't have control of emotion. Paimon, what's wrong?
What do we... What was
No, sure that he did that.
supposed to be doing just now? Paimon was,
No way.
Huh. Paimon suddenly can't remember what she was talking about. What was it again?
Oh, you were getting so worried about the situation with the balladeer. Okay, we didn't forget him.
The balladeer? Is that a food too? Huh. Weird name, though.
No way! Wait. What? Paimon doesn't remember the balladeer? He actually pulled it off? No way. But how did he have that ability? Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't make sense.
What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it something Paimon said?
No, it's nothing.
So, the balladeer. Is that
What the hell?
name? Cause it sounds like a nickname or something.
Hey, yo! This is really happening? I need to know what else has changed. Paimon, come with me.
Okay, sure. Where are we going?
I want to go back to... Wait, we're gonna go back to Inazuma?
Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay?
Actually, I wanna go to
You're acting
Nahida.
like this is an emergency.
Now it's not the time to explain. Oh, Nahida, hello. Okay, wait, what? Okay, where do we need to go? Let's go... Okay, over here. Wait, no way he did that. He actually did it? But how? He doesn't have that much power left. Also, he used most of the power to kind of put at the barrier so that Nahida cannot hear it. Or like she cannot hear it. But talk to Amenoma Togo. Dude, I don't even know what's gonna happen. That's actually kind of crazy.
We've made it to Amenoma Smithy.
Ah,
Wait a minute, what? Pardon me, I like to ask a question. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna talk this later.
of course.
Let's get all the
Go ahead.
answer. I hope we're gonna get answer from that. About the Raiden Gogaten.
Oh, now there's a question I wasn't expecting. Very well. I'll tell you what I know. The once renowned Raiden Gokaden, comprised of 5 branches: Amenoma, Futsu, Ishin, Hyakume, and Senju. The art of forging practiced by these 5 clans was first taught to them personally by the almighty Shogun. Over time, the 5 branches diverged from one another as generations of bladesmiths honed and perfected their craft until they became 5 distinct traditions. Most of the great swordsmith clans of old have since fallen into decline, and for a long time, only the Amenoma branch kept its art alive. But fortunately, Kaedehara Kazuha recently returned to Inazuma and took up the mantle of the Ishin art. Now, 2 clans remain of the original Gokaden 5. If my memory serves me right, you yourself were present when he forged the Ishin blade.
Oh yeah, we were.
Okay.
Paimon remembers that now. They learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokaden then too. It seems like such a shame.
What was the reason behind that decline?
That, my friends, is a tragic tale indeed. In fact, this was not made known to me for most of my life. All these years, I knew of those great clans' demise, but never the cause. Only recently, when the question was on my mind, did I ask Kaedehara Kazuha about this.
Kazuha.
He told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokaden, it was right that I should know the truth. There is no harm in telling you, but I must warn you. It is a dark and sorrowful tale. The Raiden Gokaden were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful bladesmith.
Vengeful? Why?
400 years ago, so I'm told,
So
there was
I'm
a
told.
catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace. One brave swordsmith heard the commotion and chose not to flee, but he rushed to the scene, hoping to prevent a disaster. Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day,
Okay.
and overseeing it was the armory officer. His surname was Niwa, though he had family ties to the Kaedehara clan. Knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives, Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together into the furnace. The furnace quickly stabilized.
Oh,
But-
okay.
Neither of them made it out. The
I
smith's
see.
death, though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. His orphaned son was left to fend for himself, and grew up deeply resentful at the world. In his heart, the whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the almighty Shogun for her apparent indifference towards his father's death, and he hated everyone who had done nothing to try and save him. Powerless and destitute, the only legacy he had to pass on to his children was his hatred. Generation after generation bore this grudge, living in utter misery. Alas, if only the story could have ended there. But 100 years ago, the then head of this family reached the end of his wits. He could bear their fate no longer, and yet he could do nothing to change it. Finally, he made a drastic decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokaden. In doing so, he sought to vent his pent up anger and shake the very foundations of Inazuma's
All right.
forging industry. In his fury, he murdered indiscriminately, killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan, which he belonged to. His goal was absolute: the devastation of all of the Raiden Gokuden. But when he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his killing spree came to an abrupt end. He failed to catch them unawares. They fought back fiercely, and they did not spare his life. That is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day. I suppose they were the lucky ones, under the dire circumstances.
The legend of the Raiden Gokuden has changed. Someone else attacked the sword. Yeah, that's the thing. So even though, yeah, it's got the same power as the Lord one. You know that the paladin did something in Irminsul, but it seems Niva still died. Yeah, Niva is still gonna be in the story because he's not the one, but like just like kind of he's not anymore puppet, but it's kind of like what they call it, a sword smith, or like the swordman, I believe.
Is there anything else you wanted to
So
ask?
he changed to that person now, pretty much. Have you ever seen Kazuha recently?
Kazuha? Why, yes.
Yesterday.
Just yesterday, in fact. We spoke for a while over
So,
some
you know,
tea.
then don't
He
call
seemed
anymore
well.
puppet. You know, he changed that. So he still exists. Yeah, dude, yeah, of course he still exists. Only the puppet is like kind of gone from the history. He's the same as I don't know, things don't seem as bad as I feared last night. That's all, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Don't tell Paimon. There are other places you want to visit too, right? Your expression says it all. You can't hide anything from Paimon. On to the next stop. Lead the way, traveler.
Alright, where do we go next now? Go to Yashiro Commission. Oh, we're gonna talk about... Wait, what? Ayato? Probably with Ayato.
We're here.
Oh, we're just gonna talk about the Okay.
This is the Yashiro Commission's headquarters.
Wait, we're gonna meet.
It's been a while.
Hirotatsu? Dude, I don't want to talk to you.
If you're looking for
Oh,
the
actually,
Commissioner
we
and
need to
Miss
talk with these
Kamisato,
people.
I'm afraid your timing is unfortunate.
Are they
Kamisata.
out on business?
The Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the Commissioner's place. If it's urgent, you're welcome to wait inside until they get back.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
Thank you, we'll take you up on that offer. Oh, actually, we can... Oh, never mind. Can we take a walk in the courtyard?
If it were anyone else, I couldn't allow it. But
What?
seeing as you're so close with the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I think it should be
That's
okay.
right, Hirotatsu. Get
Let me
away.
in then.
Just move your way. Oh, Furuta.
Hello, dears. Is there something you want to
I'm
say?
gonna ask you a couple questions.
Of course, Traveler.
Why are we talking to grannies?
Yes, I know
Actually, they will
you are.
kind of know the history
Miss
more.
Kamisato has told me about you. What would you like to know?
How are the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato these days?
Oh, they're both very well
Wait, is that it?
indeed. Lately, Miss Kamisato has been rather busy attending all kinds of meetings and occasionally paying visits to some local organizations on the Commissioner's behalf. As for the Commissioner himself, well, you know, busy as ever. That much hasn't changed. Although he does seem to be in a rather good mood these days.
So pretty much business as usual in the Yashiro Commission, huh?
Very much so.
Ayato is still the Yashiro Commissioner. Ayaka is still the lady of the house. No changes there. Yep. As far as I can see, nothing changed in the Yashiro Commission either. I was expecting as much, but still be clear. Okay, dude. Okay, come on, traveler.
Well, got any more questions?
That's all for now. Many thanks.
You're
We don't need to ask
very
anymore. Let's go. I want to go to Nahida.
In fact, I would love nothing more than for you to come and visit more often. But I'm sure you must be far too busy to have time for that. Miss Kamisato talks about you all the time. She seems so thrilled to have you as a friend, and she's always saying how talented you are and how much she
Okay, Furuta, you can...
I must say, many
Can we, like,
things
move on?
in Inazuma seem to
Oh
have
my
taken
God.
a turn for the better since you arrived here. So you're not just Miss Kamisato's knight in shining armor, you know.
Oh my
You're a
god.
hero to us all.
I'm flattered, yeah.
I mean it.
Oh my God,
Whenever
can
the
we move
commissioner
on?
Dines at home,
No.
Toma always George,
No, I'm
the
skipping
commissioner
this.
has such a busy schedule that he doesn't always have the chance.
Okay, let's just move on. I don't wanna, dude. Stop.
A much better chef than most.
Oh
The
my
commissioner
God!
is so
Stop! Stop! Stop!
big to talking about you sometimes too, you know. Always.
Okay,
because
let's
Miss
just move on,
Kamisato
please.
Occasionally joins them as well.
Why is she
Whenever
talking about the
whole
story about
family gets
them?
together,
This is not
it's
important
been
for this
many
quest.
years now since the late Mr. and Mrs. Kamisato passed away. Much has happened in
Oh my
the Kamisato
God.
clan in that time.
Although it's been many years now since late Mr. and Mrs. Kamisato passed away.
As someone who is old and gray enough to have watched their son and daughter grow up, it makes me so happy to see them meet a dependable friend whose company they enjoy so much. So, in the future, if you ever do have the time...
Yeah, I don't have any time. Yeah, thank you very much. I will use it again.
Wonderful.
Paimon likes it here too.
I don't.
Also, you were
I thought they
saying something
died
about
like
the food
some time
here
ago. I was
being
like, wait a
really
minute.
great.
Did that something change?
Paimon's itching to try it.
But
We
nothing
just have to
changed.
invite ourselves around for dinner sometime. Paimon meant we should come pay a visit again real soon. Ideally around dinner time.
Daily around dinner time.
Course, you're
It's gonna be dinner time
always
like lunchtime.
Alright, goodbye for
Actually, dinner time. Probably gonna eat more.
Where are we going next?
Tatarasuma. Ooh.
Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry, we'll see ourselves.
This is pretty much kind of like the last place.
Take care
Then we need to go check it out.
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yep.
Yep, everything's taken care of now. Don't worry.
Very well.
Yeah, Hirotatsu, we just kill everyone there. You're Imagine that. Imagine we just like kill everyone there. Dude, that would be kind of horrible, man. Alright, let's go here. Alright, now we're gonna talk to Xavier.
Well, here we are. But what are
Yeah,
we
also,
looking
what we
for?
doing here?
Do my eyes deceive me?
Great
or is that
inventor.
the Traveler and Paimon?
Xavier? What are you doing here?
I was in the general area, and now I'm in this specific area.
Oh,
There,
interesting.
That's me. So what about you two?
We have some questions and thought you might be able to help.
Do you know much about Tatarasuna?
Certainly do. I've researched the furnace here in some depth. If there's anything you want to
Oh.
know, just ask away.
Alright, how well do you understand the history of this area?
Like the back of my hand. Make no mistake, I have been here a good many times before. Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma whose families used to live in Tatarasuna years ago. They said it's all true, the history here.
Go on, I'm listening.
Oh, well, it's a long story, don't you know? The tale of Tatarasuna starts a long time ago. I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and
I'm
smelting
told.
operations
I
in the
hate when they
nation.
say,
Goes
I've been
back
told about
around
this.
1,000 years. Still, the furnace has had a couple of serious maintenance issues along the way.
A couple? When exactly?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. A fun fact, I'm not the first Fontaine tech guy to come and work on it either.
Tech guy.
There was a guy back then too. They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade.
Okay.
It seems like the technological collaboration between our two nations goes back a long way. How about that?
Mechanic? Huh? It looked like the doctor still sabotaged the furnace, leading to all the ensuing chaos.
Hey, weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about Tatarasuna? Come on, ask him.
I am.
I didn't realize you two were here for a history lesson.
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today. Feels like we've been preparing for a history exam or something.
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today with a sudden burning desire for historical
Yep,
knowledge?
pretty much. So can I ask one more question?
Sure, go ahead.
Have you ever heard of Kabuki Mono connected to Tatarasuna?
Kabuki Mono? No, I can't say that I do know the word. Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the sort of person that I'd like to meet, actually. But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do with a Kabuki Mono where Tatarasuna is concerned.
So there is no more Kabuki Mono. Did the bard there really manage to erase himself from... Yeah, he did. If so, he must have wanted to change the world and revert everything back to the way it was. But so far it looks like the majority of changes have only affected himself. Thank you, Xavier.
Of course! Don't mention it.
Oh, we're leaving? Okay, bye,
Oh,
I think
you're most
yeah.
welcome. More than happy to help. Farewell.
All right, thank you. Okay,
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for.
this is all the information I was kind of like, I kind of already knew it. That he just like kind of changed himself in the history, you know. He's not anymore there. Time to go back and see Lazarus Kusanali.
But what's up with you today? Whatever it is, it seems like it's really troubling you. Keep your smile, Spino Crocodile.
Spino Crocodile.
No matter what happens, Paimon will always be there for you.
All right.
Come on, you gotta keep it together. Why don't you grab something to eat? You can't go facing life's challenges on an empty stomach. All right, let's head off and go meet Nahida.
All right, now this is the moment I've been waiting for. Echoes of history. All right, let's go to Nahida. So probably Nahida will not also learn, like she probably did forgot the ballader too.
Hey,
But who
it's
knows?
them.
I actually don't know. It's them. Okay.
Akaba, Sawada.
Oh, Akaba Savada.
Here?
All right. Are you still talking about the essay?
Indeed we are.
Ah.
If you have a moment, we'd love for you to join us once more.
We have time. What do you
No,
want
we
to
don't
talk to
have
us about?
time.
It's the same topic we discussed last time. Obviously.
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh? Should we join them?
Perfect. This will have research Tatterson past. Let's hear what this. Okay, let's hear them.
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress.
The idea that you let me read last time was great.
Oh, of course.
All right, so. Ooh. Oh wait, I'm gonna actually read this yellow one. A great many of these rumors revolve around the yokai, who are sovereign characters in Inazuma folk histories. A small portion, however, repeatedly mentioned the word outsider. It should be ignored that the appearance of such a character who is suspect to be based on the real person is a very curious case. This phase drew the attention of the research to delve further, and eventually the following pieces of information came to light. A forage mechanic one visited Tatarasuna reported that the reason for his immigration was to change knowledge and forge ties with the locals. However, the mechanic seems to behave suspicious, often wandering around essentially or restricted areas, alright? And if someone tried to turn him away, they will only earn incomprehensible mumbles from his lips. The mechanic often stares into the furnace, seemingly to check on its condition. Unsettlingly, he also spent a substantial amount of time watching the local resident. Judging from the era, it was not uncommon to see cross-cultural exchange of technical knowledge in places such as Tatarasuna. After traveling across the tides, forage experts being welcomed to the region was likely to not unreasonable either. Yet calamity came not long after this exchange of knowledge, which hints at high potential for cautions between these events. However, some current residents believe that these assumptions were merely the result of their forebears' overactive imagination attempting to theorize how things actually unfolded. Niwa, Miyazaki, Mikoshi, Nagamasa, the mechanic long have I delved through many texts and documents, but I was ultimately unable to decipher I can't even say this word, even a specter of a clue as to his background. Still, mention of the mechanic grew scarcer in the aftermath of the Tatarasuna incident. I speculate that instead of the mechanic possibly being a figure woven from overripe imagination, he actually did exist, and perhaps even had a hand in the event that took place in Tatarasuna. Okay.
I presume you'll want to read mine as well.
Oh no, I don't wanna. Okay, how much here? Oh my god. Dude, that's actually a lot. Actually, what's the yellow meaning? Miyazaki hit his green. Upon hearing this, Niwa released the lizard from his hand into Katsurage plan, but just as more words were to be exchanged, someone came walking nearby, their footsteps steady and confident. The head that appeared by the door was that of one from abroad. The newcomer places some lunch boxes to one side, nodded and made to leave. Katsuragi called out after him, "Sir, what about your meal? Are you not hungry?" The man smiled upon hearing Katsuragi words. "I already ate. I hope that you, my lord, may also find time to sate your hunger soon. We are our guests, sir. To see you help in this trifling matter filled me with embarrassment." Niwa said with sincerity. The man smiled as if there was no matter. Then with a nod he departed. Like a falling spear, the black cloud reached the bottom of the boat and was joined in the birthness of direction. Like a charging breeze, they plunged into the shoreline. Scant step away, the mechanic laughed, slowly approaching the grand wreck. Not but half an arm was left of the one who had cried out of the help, and with a plop, it landed at the mechanic's feet. who crouches the better study for the object, the straining against the urge to take a bite. Yet he did not, for the dark clouds swirling down had already picked the remnants of the ship clean. Then the second ship was sent, followed by the third and fourth. Each were left 6 starvation did so under full skies and bleak fortunes. Reason dictates that they should not have risked any else, but the situation in Tatarusuma was severe. They needed to gain aid from Inazuma, even though it cost them more lives. Okay, wait, so this is the change. The content has changed. Another effect of tampering with the information in Irminsul. The ballad said he's erased 2 of his names. If he really succeeded, it must have taken all of his might, but still.
Well, what do you think?
A masterpiece?
Hey, Traveler, remember how last time Akaba was saying how
Just
you
a masterpiece,
wish you
man.
could gather more information about all this? Well, we just got back from Inazuma. So how about we tell them what we learned?
Sure.
What did you find out? Something big?
It's a long story. Basically, we have some friends in Inazuma.
You tell the two writers what you learn about the Raiden Goken,
Wow.
okay?
So many new details. Thank you so much for sharing that with...
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Huh. You heard this from a member of the Arminoma clan, you say? Then I guess it must be true. Ugh. So there's no ghost story here after all.
This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis. Evidently, swordsmiths were seen as having an incredibly prestigious role in society those days, to the extent that harming them was conceived of, at least by the perpetrator, as a way of exacting revenge against those in power.
Yes, okay, point taken, you were right. But that doesn't mean I can't carry on with my novel.
Okay, some of the novel was kinda bad. He was talking about some dinner, actually lunch. You're not hungry, and this is weird. We got some things to take care of, bye for now.
I'm so sorry. Look at us, prattling on about our projects and ignoring you. Thank you so much for the information.
No problem.
Keep us in the loop if you find out anything else.
Will do.
Okay, let's go finally to Nahida. Well, Akaba and Savada, I hope we don't talk to them anymore. I don't want to do any more essay for them. That's just so bad, man. Come on, let's... Enough of say this Archon quest. Let's do a final moment. Also, are we gonna learn any more information about sister? Probably not.
Nahida, we're here.
Actually, I thought that we're gonna learn more.
Traveler, Paimon.
But I guess this was just kind of like more like, you know, the puppet, the balladeer, who he is.
Ugh,
Or
where to
who
start?
he was.
Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. That night, we ended up chatting until suddenly the sun was up. And then he decided he wanted to go to Inazuma.
I was investigating the situation with the balladeer.
The balladeer?
Okay, so Nahida doesn't know that.
Kind of code name.
Oh
You're
no.
troubled. Is there something you need to tell me?
Okay, now Nahida now will remember the name now, so now she's actually interested. Even Nahida doesn't remember, just like last time, any change to Irminsul affected her as well. Yeah, the balladeer acted quickly, he finished erasing his name before Nahida could stop him. That's why she rushed. I'm the only one who still remembered the things that were erased. Once again, I'm the record keeper, that's right.
Traveler? Hey, what's wrong? You look so upset.
Oh, yo! But wait a minute, Traveler's gonna say there are things that have happened that only I can remember. Holy shit! Okay, that's actually... He never said to anyone. I have to tell you the truth. Wait, what? With a heavy heart you piece back to write the story that was broken and scattered across time? There was once a name, the balladeer, created by the Elector Archon. He was a puppet who lived among men. After... Oh my god, he's actually telling everything! The balladeer, thinking he had been traged betrayal, left Inazuma to roam the world beyond. With no trust for humans and only looting for the gods, he bore his grudge for years as he grew in strength, then returned to Inazuma to take his revenge. He tried in vain to become a deity with gnosis and ended up losing everything. Finally, he entered Irminsul and learned the truth behind his betrayal. Knowing now that his entire life was built on lies, he did the unthinkable in an attempt to reverse his tragic fate.
That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the balladeer erased himself from Irminsul, hoping that he could change the past. But how was he even able to do that? As the traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. I don't recall finding anyone inside the machine after we defeated it. Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully erase themselves from Irminsul, the world would change to reflect the new reality. So, you believe this person really existed, and we just don't remember him because... well, because he literally changed the world? Yes. Theoretically
Do you know how
speaking,
big fact we
it
just
is
like
possible
talk?
to do this.
Are we talking about
I'm
also
struggling to imagine the
Urkatavela?
kind of person who would dare go through with it.
We actually never talk about that.
The
This is
traveler
something that we're
comes
gonna
from
keep
a
it.
world beyond to that. That's why there's no information about him in Irminsul, and it also explains why any changes to Irminsul wouldn't affect him. So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you. It's quite incredible
Yeah,
when
it
you
is.
think about it.
Dude, now Nahida will lock me in and until she gonna lock me in until I don't tell everything I know. You can say that again.
Understanding this balladeer guy's motivations. Why did he do it? I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As for what kind of person he was, only you remember that.
I'm really not sure. We were enemies after all. I don't know his perspective on all this, so I can't say what he did something so extreme. Did he want to reset everything or save someone, or did he want to completely undo his... Yeah, I think that's the thing. Or actually, I feel like he wants to reset everything. Everything can be set right. Ooh, it's time to solve this once and for all. Maybe that's all there is to it? I still remember the question he asked. He asked me specifically, and my hesitation gave him the answer, yeah. I hesitate because I witnessed greater Rokadaveta erase her own existence, but I can't tell Nahida that. Yeah, that's right. To put it another way, I know why the partner was so sure I could work, but I can't tell them what that.
Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share?
He chose such a radical option, and yet...
It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died.
Yep.
Right once the balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed his view of the people of Tatarasuna. Now he saw them as friends again. He couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance he could save his old friends, it would be hard not to try. This story makes sense. Every part of it. The balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the doctor's help. He was unsuccessful, but retained the power to connect with Irminsul. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in Irminsul and erase himself, even though he didn't have much strength left.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It does make sense, but it still ended in tragedy for his friend. It just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but it seems like he got nothing in return.
Yeah, he changed the world in many ways, and yet that still didn't get a second change. He was fated to a tragic end could not be saved. What exactly did he want to fight back against? The betrayal in his life, or did he wish he never existed at all?
Please wait a moment. I want to check something.
Ooh.
Found it. This should be the one.
What? What did she find?
It turns out that I have a strange way of confirming everything he has told us. What is it? A record from a personal collection. It was tucked away in a corner. You should take a look.
It was tucked away in the corner, wow. Okay, surprisingly the information is presented to you in a way that resembles fairy tale.
Is this a fairy tale? Who wrote it?
That matches everything I said.
I authored this record myself.
Oh.
Huh? You wrote a fairy tale? That somehow has something to do with the balladeer? When combined with the traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory. Everything in it is a symbol for something else. Hold on. So this record survived from the past?
Past?
Yes. Any information
Damn.
about the balladeer or the kabuki mono and other records will have been changed. But I wrote this story in a way that means it was left intact.
Oh, damn.
Changing the information in Irminsul changes to that. But Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. I guess I must have written this story as a backup before
Oh!
the Balladeer entered Irminsul.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? That was she rushed. Oh! That makes no sense.
That's incredible! What a great idea!
Damn!
And sending the traveler
Wait a
into
minute.
Irminsul
Okay.
with the Balladeer must have been a further
Dude, that's
precaution.
wow.
I knew he'd remember everything.
Oh my god.
This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information
What?
recorded in Irminsul.
Okay.
If we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is the one he told us. The now erased life of the Balladeer. There was once a lone monster draped in a
Damn.
fox fur.
Okay, this was great,
The
man.
monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. I pity them. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of a white tree, who had been abandoned by the humans. The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender, and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur. Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us.
Okay.
Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice. A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us. Surely you can help us find a way to solve it." The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it.
Oh my god.
The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful drop of water, clear, spotless, and pure. The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed.
Dude, what the hell?
Take this, quench the flames, and die."
Yeah,
for
you're
your
the one who
fox
must be
kin."
sacrificed. Are you kidding me?
The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived.
Oh.
It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. After burying the bird, the kitten left the mountain for good. Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly, gnashing its teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to darkness, then it would finally be peaceful and content. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything.
That's right. Oh my god, that's sick.
No one will
Sick
know
art.
that there were once birds, foxes, and cats in this world. And no one can know that they were different.
Alright.
We solved it! I remember now. This is not just the Balladeer story. It is his very own memories.
Oh.
I made a backup so that it would be preserved no matter what happened.
Okay.
To become a god, he was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and the only reason he
Damn.
was able to survive is that he was a puppet. This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, they kept it to have something to defend themselves with. Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able to control it. That's why they backed up his memory for later use.
Oh.
I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams.
Okay.
And then hid it inside an allegorical story so that it wouldn't be altered. It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to get rid of us on more than one occasion. Paimon has no memory of him at all. He completely vanished like a puff of smoke. The balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders. And although he was unsuccessful, he still helped you. Before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail. That Conria was where your twin first came into this world. We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood, they won't even remember their own harbinger.
I've never had this feeling before. It feels like life is as insignificant as a feather.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around. But still, Paimon doesn't like the way it all ended that much better. This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, and we comprehend. But the question still troubles us, so the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth, and then conquer the troubles they face. When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose their own destiny. To others looking on, this may seem like a pointless endeavor, but for him, the chance to act on his desire to disappear must have meant a lot. Never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, the light of wisdom is always there, guiding us toward a better destination. And that is what you have been doing all along. Yeah, Nahida's right. Cheer up. How about we go get something to eat? We can pick up this heavy conversation again later. Good idea. Paimon, why don't you take him out for a walk to clear his head? You got it. Come on, traveler. You need to get out of your head for a while. You'll feel much better after taking a walk.
Okay.
Let's go get a snack for
Parinama Fox Cat.
That'll be sure to lift our spirits.
Alright, I guess we're gonna just clear... Dude, how am I gonna clear my head?
Paimon's always here to help cheer you up.
No, Paimon just... Oh my god. Dude, Paimon is gonna make my head full again. Take a walk around the Grand Bazaar. Oh, actually we're gonna go down here. Okay. Are we gonna meet anyone special? Or are we just here to chill our heads? Is there like a party going?
What should we eat first?
Oh, not this again. I have an nagging feeling like there's something I'm missing, something important that I'm forgetting. Remember the last word he said, we meet again?
Are you gonna answer or what?
Sorry, just give me a minute, I'm still processing.
Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can get something to eat.
Okay. Come on, Brian, let's dig it out. It's gonna be there somewhere. It was something about Irminsul and deleting oneself. Great Lord Urkataveta, forbidden knowledge. Nahida.
What is it? Have you figured it out?
Oh my god, Paimon, I'm gonna kick his... Oh my... bro, Paimon, just... Psh. Yes, that was it. Great Lord Urkataveta. She said that no one can erase themselves from existence, not even her. Otherwise, why would she need to create her own reincarnation in Lesser Lord Kusanara to do the deletion for her? There will be no point.
Why'd you jump up all of us?
No, I can't tell Paimon. She doesn't know about... Yeah, you cannot tell. But this is the crucial important detail. It's simply not possible for the balladeer to completely erase his own existence. In which case, the question is what happened to him?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
Well, well, well.
Hey! Hey, wait!
Hmm? You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh Sunsettias and ran off. Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? Work's too boring for you? Or has the big city got too many distractions?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something?
The guy is the balladeer.
Who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsetias, and I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl this evening.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more. Just a moment. I'll be right back.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a drifter or something?
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsetias, was it? I'll be right back.
Hey, what do we do now?
Let's follow him.
Okay, stay out of sight. Don't let him see you.
Actually, I want to talk to him, to be honest. Oh my god, he went somewhere. Alright. So yeah, I actually was, you know, when I saw Wanderer in the special program, I was so confused. Like, why did he just, like, they call him Wanderer now? But now we finally got the answer. So the ballad there, we cannot say anymore the ballad there, because he doesn't exist. Which is actually pretty sick. And also he's now, you know, he's not our enemy. He's now, I guess, a friendly guy who's helping people.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his Sunsetias? Isn't that a big
Shush.
Oh, alright.
This should be
Yeah,
enough.
Paimon... Bro, Paimon is getting so annoying.
Guess I should wash them before I take them back.
Charles just kind of smiling. If I wasn't seeing this with my own eye, I would never believe it.
You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
I guess he still have a third eye.
He spotted us.
You've been following me all the way from the city.
Oh, okay.
I'd have to be blind not to notice.
I guess I have to be blind to not notice. You're right, we were following you.
Have we met before? No, we haven't met. But you know me?
Yes.
I have no recollection.
It's complicated, but I do know you.
Are you absolutely sure?
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
I can prove it. You are a
A puppet? What makes you think that?
Wait, is he really? Oh,
right.
wait.
The look on his face.
I guess you do know me after all.
Oh, so he's
That's
still
not something
puppet?
I share with a lot of people. Look, I'm just a wanderer.
I'm just a
But seeing as
wanderer.
You've gone through all this trouble to track me down.
I'm just a wanderer.
I'm sure
I love
whatever
this.
it is must be important.
There's somewhere I want to take you.
Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm, and he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
Okay, that's nice.
Oddly nice.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you.
Alright,
Then let's return to the city.
alright. That's actually really nice. Alright.
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away
Sorry,
from the
boss.
stall
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was raining. Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut
Because
through
he's
the
a
open country
badass character.
if he's not even in a hurry? But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable. You know, you should go live your life.
But I don't...
But I don't. Oh,
No, You're right. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye. Thank you again for taking me into the city.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
Thank you. All right, done. Thanks for waiting for me. We can go now.
Alright, let's go. Are we gonna go back to Nahida? Yeah, actually we are. Oh, maybe Wander is gonna like start helping Nahida? Maybe? Who knows? Alright. What's this Nahida doing? That looks kinda sick. It's kinda like a computer.
What's wrong? Huh?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything.
What?
Yeah, quite an eventful walk.
Okay. You tell Leslie Kusanali what happened in the Grand Bazaar.
You say that you were trekking across Teyvat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots, but these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called, previous incarnation. Oh, like a past
Actually,
life
that
or something?
sounds right.
Yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask.
Okay.
What was I like in my previous
Oh,
incarnation?
No.
Oh, okay. I see. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous incarnation.
We're just trying to think where to start.
If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear, but I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight
Yes.
with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what other people did, and many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
Nahida tells the Wanderer about his past. Okay.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect, a cycle of karma and consequence.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fan.
We were each other enemies.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
This is so frustrating.
Oh, come on, no. Can we...
But now he's just some random stranger on the street.
I just wanna mute Paimon.
So much to
Paimon.
answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything. What a weird situation.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're willing.
Please, I want to see them for myself.
I thought that he
I
just
want
say
to
nope.
experience my own transgression.
Even though it
damn.
will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet.
I'm just a puppet.
No heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Very well. As you wish. Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, It's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Okay.
Oh, good point. Given your, unique situation, we'd better keep an eye on you.
Understood.
Thank you. Now, prepare yourselves, everyone.
Enter the memory? Alright, let's go in. Wait, what? We go into dungeon? Huh? Okay, didn't expect this. This is kinda something new.
This looks like Inazuma. Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories.
Extractive, okay.
These memories will show you the raw truth.
Alright.
But be aware that enemies may react.
Oh my
just
god,
like
what the
in
hell?
real world. Please be careful. Sounds like an
Wait.
immersive experience. It's a good thing we came along.
Wait, we're gonna use
You
him?
do this for me.
No way.
I don't deserve your protection.
We never give up halfway.
Wait a minute.
Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
And now we're just finishing the job.
Alright.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation. You had a great many memories here. Is that because this is kind of like his birthplace? You could say
Yep.
that, in a sense. You'll see why shortly.
I hear
Ooh,
footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it.
Katsuragi.
The Crystal Marrow Miners? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved too. No mining crew would be capable of this. There's someone passed out on the ground.
Who are you?
You're awake. What happened? How'd you get stuck here? Are you injured? Not a scratch. And these fine clothes. Who are...
This man is Katsuragi,
Okay.
deputy to Torichio's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa. He found the Balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna. And the rest is history. Well,
But
it used to be. In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby. Hang it.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as a mechanic. The Balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, disappeared not long after. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuraga's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident.
okay.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior.
He looks
has
like a
kind
warrior.
face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Alright, where the hell do we need to go? We need to do some puzzles or something. Okay, so there's a hole here. Let's go down here. And door open. I was hoping we're gonna play Wanderer, but I don't think we're gonna do it.
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabukimono.
It's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to
Okay.
Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
Alright. What is this?
Huh? What are we doing back here?
I hear voices.
Whoa, this is where you were born?
Child?
It's pretty, but there's nobody here.
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing for us here. We can't stay.
Okay, I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died, and then my dad got sick. He kept coughing all the time, just like me. Then Mom started coughing too.
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now. We're gonna be together forever and ever. This child didn't have a name.
Okay.
Or rather, the Balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died
Oh,
before he could
damn.
name him. After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him. After leaving Tatarasuna, the Balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him. They made a promise to live together. What happened to the child? He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family!
Oh, damn.
You're no different from Niwa and all the others.
You betray me too.
The voices have gone. It looks like the memory ends here.
Let's keep going.
Alright, let's keep moving. This is actually pretty interesting. Alright, now we're gonna fight here maybe? Oh no, actually wait. Another memory? Okay, no, we just kinda teleport somewhere.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
You're blocking my path.
I've been waiting.
The Jester.
Is a weapon, one that could be wielded with an iron will. Or you continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
The long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Okay. Let's see what's here. Oh, I feel like we met the balladeer in this area.
Paimon knows this place.
Oh yeah, I remember this place too.
In the original version of events, the traveler once encountered the balladeer
Yep,
here.
we did.
Such a creepy atmosphere. And so familiar.
I remember this. It was an unsettling place.
Hey, look over there.
Well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me?
I will never guess we're gonna meet her too.
What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan. Perhaps you find fighting in the abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time?
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
Oh, weren't
I'm
they
sure you
in good
think so,
terms, I guess?
But I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible. And don't let your emotions get in the way.
Surely you're not worried about me.
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now. Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else. By then, see you at the victory feast.
Victory feast. Alright, Signora.
Poor little tongue? She's playing with fire talking to me like that. Who does she think she is?
Oh, damn, savage.
Forget it. Someone might find me here any minute now. I should prepare to give them a warm welcome.
Oh.
The plot does not end here.
Okay.
There's more of this story to come. Wanderer, are you able to continue?
Yes. Please don't worry about me.
Okay.
Why are you staring at me in silence?
Dude, if you're gonna fight Signora in this, that would be kinda funny. Signora come back to life.
I'm under no obligation to be
That would be
nice to
kinda
you.
interesting.
Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right, witch?
Witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans.
Damn.
Do you really count that as an asset?
I would say
You're
so.
about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Dude, they actually hate each other so much. Damn, okay. That was definitely interesting. Something I didn't know. Actually, you know, Scaramouche was always kind of alone. Actually, every Fatui main character is kind of like alone.
Arrived in Sumeru.
They're like doing their own stuff.
Is that?
Considering that Amorta's sage
Academia
Nefis
Research.
refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Welcome. I look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
When do we start?
Oh.
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will become permanently bound to the machine, and he will be unable to move independently of it.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information. Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the abyss. We barely saw each other, and it became difficult to further refine the knowledge I had gained.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you, apart from your crazy experiments?
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
The doctor again? That was uncomfortable to watch.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
He's the doctor. He's behind all of this.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Paimon. Let's move on.
Alright, let's move on. Wait now. Alright, going to next area. And it's gonna be which one? Do you know this one? Oh yeah.
You're a god.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we know what is this.
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear, no matter the consequences. I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass.
Are you saying...
Can you return my memories to me?
What?
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you. Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with the void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self.
Is this the true meaning of Great Lorukadavel words? A person can raise himself, even though the original brother has gone. This person will live on in his place. Are personal sins an inescapable part of their destiny too?
I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours.
Uh-oh. Let's see this. This is gonna be interesting.
Now, take this.
Set him free.
Oh.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled. This is my...
Is he alright?
Okay. This is the worst place that we could do that. What the hell? Alright, I did not expect this. We're gonna fight a boss. Uh-oh. Oh, that was sick.
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
What? Huh? What? Oh, come on. Oh. Okay. Let's see who's better. Wanderer or the Balladeer, the boss version? No shot! Dude, hey, yo! Wait a minute, what the fuck? Dude! Dude, what? I did not expect that. What the hell? Dude, I did not expect this. That's kinda crazy. Wow. Wow. Dude, what? Jump? Oh my god. Dude, I did not expect we're gonna fight. Everlasting Law of Arcane Wisdom? Are you kidding me? That's insane, dude. Alright, let's kill this. With the Wanderer. Alright. We're doing really fine damage. Actually, no, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, goddammit. Uh-oh. Actually, well, let's use Burst. Oh. Oh, yeah. Actually, didn't do that much damage. No. Oh. No, I used ability. No, that's bad. No. Okay, I'm fine. You know what? The game just decided to give me full HP, which is nice. I'm not really used to him. I need to kind of learn how he works. If I click E and then again E, okay, so clicking twice is like I just get dropped down again. Alright. Not today. Alright, what's he doing? Ouch. That hurts. Ah, and I love this music right here. And that's it. Alright.
Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
So Wanderer just defeating his own self.
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
Oh, damn.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too. What have you got to be smug about?
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am.
Now you record your memories?
You sound like you're concerned about me, but don't worry.
All
Thanks
right.
to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory
All right.
recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its purpose.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
Okay. Me, myself, but not I. That's actually pretty interesting.
Welcome back, Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer. It feels
Dude,
like
this
we
was
just went on a really long journey.
crazy Archon quest.
Paimon's exhausted. You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it.
You won't be the balladeer anymore?
After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him.
Okay.
I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui, and they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people, and they might not even remember who the sixth...
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
Let's call this it a tactical retreat.
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish. What you are looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy.
Wait, he's back.
Even if the
Okay, yeah, that's better.
from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed. How ridiculous.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul.
Yes. And I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
In all
That's
honesty,
right.
Your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru.
He like got everything.
Winning you over was indeed a part of
She
their
is the
plan.
mastermind.
But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so be it.
Nahida doesn't see you in that way.
Oh right, I almost forgot. You're the good guy.
I am the good guy.
You're
That's
into
right.
justice and all that. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that. Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered.
Okay.
Including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded
Probably
in
not gonna find
Irminsul.
anything.
What exactly happened before and after that point? I want to know as well.
Thank you. Let's hope you can find some answer.
I will try.
Alright.
Traveler.
Yes, Wanderer?
After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma?
Because I want to know what you
So that's
you
how
had
you found
changed.
out whose fate had changed. And how, well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back.
I didn't do all of this for a reward.
Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. Don't you worry.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to zero. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books. Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed. Which is why there is emotion in the human world. Everything that you feel is real and lasting. And whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become
there we
human a
go.
long time ago.
We did that.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feeling. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
I hope we can give Nahida a change.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need to follow Nahida. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been for nothing.
And there Wanderer is going. Probably exploring a little bit about Worth. Wonder what he's gonna do. Probably just gonna explore.
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
What? What does that mean?
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate? Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you too!
Why?
Because Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas.
You want us to decide?
No, Paimon only does nicknames. If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
Have you got anything?
There is a limit on the number of times you can rename this character. Wait, what? What the hell is this? Rule any disclaimer for name modification? What? Wait a minute, what? Wait, we can change... No, Wait, what? What? I'm gonna keep him Wanderer. Dude, I'm not gonna call him something. No, like he's Wanderer now.
Are you sure?
Yes, like... Dude, I can't imagine something else. What?
Now you have a name.
There is no way.
What about a nickname? Are you done yet?
Yeah, we can call him. We can keep him Nicky.
Take your time.
He can have nickname, but his name should be Wanderer. Like, I feel like it's gonna be just ruined if we call him something else. What do you plan to do next?
Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
Oh, damn.
The doctor.
Now that
At least, okay.
Changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly.
Definitely Wanderer and the doctor are gonna
You
fight.
still need some time to compose yourself.
We're probably not gonna be the one who defeat Doctor, but the Wanderer.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, they ought to know about the connection between Raiden Gokuden and myself. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being.
Okay.
If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall. Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see. That is up to you. Huh? But if we do that, then...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Maybe that's how it always should have been.
Okay, that should not, then that's not fine.
What's that look for? Don't make that face. I know what I'm doing. That day will come. All right. We're done. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone.
Alright, goodbye, Wanderer.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Need some time to calm
When you put it like that.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore.
There were some bumps along the way, but it's all over now.
We can finally go eat? Paimon, thank you both.
Eating again.
I hope you will find somewhere nice to go and relax for a while.
Oh, right. Oh, these two again.
I can end my
No, we're actually gonna end with this? Oh my god.
You mean because everyone else in the story is dead?
Yeah, I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect fit to be the narrator of the epilogue. The dark clouds had dissipated, but they continued to cast their shadow in Mikoshi Nagamasa's mind for decades to come. Then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the night when that prized blade, the Daitatara Nagamasa, was forged, the people rejoiced, and there was painting, dancing, and drinking. All these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds that rallied around the final sunrise that Mikoshi Nagamasa saw in his lifetime. Life is a story too long to be told, a journey that you must walk to behold.
Well, well, well. Return to the resting place. Alright, I guess we're gonna go sleep now. Alright, what are Paimon and Char gonna talk here?
It's about time we had a break.
Yep.
As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back.
I'll buy some delicious treat as a reward. No, rest up, Paimon.
Wow, great! Huh? Look at the vase.
What about that?
Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something? But Paimon doesn't remember there being a cleaner.
Then I was stayed here. Paimon bumped into the table after being startled by something to do with the balladeer and broke the vase. But the balladeer erases his distance. Oh, damn! She ended the war, so why is this vase still broken?
You sound lost and confused.
Who is that?
I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance, but for anyone else... Who can say? When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true of fate, like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase.
Okay.
Is it not?
You're right.
Who are you? How do you know about all this?
History does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion.
Interesting.
The voices disappeared. And who the heck was that?
Not
and
sure.
What were they doing coming out of nowhere and saying all that scary stuff?
Believe my eye. Does she mean I should trust my memories?
Anyway, that vase is still lying there broken on the ground. Should Paimon go get someone to clean it? Feels wrong just leaving it there.
Dude, why don't you clean yours by yourself?
I'll be right back.
That's dude, okay. That whole lazy Paimon. I wonder what else awaits me in the future. Alright, Inversion of Genesis. I definitely didn't think it's gonna be that long and interesting. I thought it's gonna be just like kinda like, you know, because the last Archon quest was absolutely masterpiece. But this one, it was so good. It was so long, which I hate. But actually, we learned so much information, you know, about the Wanderer, you know, how the Wanderer we got him. But, you know, overall, the Balladeer history, some mystery voice again. Dude, Sumeru Archon quest for was like some mystery voices we hear every time, man. And this time we got another one, which I wonder when we're gonna meet her. But yeah, there was so much interesting stuff that we learned here. I thought we were gonna learn more about Sister, but other than that, I think it was still it was a great story, not story quest, Archon quest. I think this was the last Archon quest of Sumeru. Maybe there's gonna be another one. I don't believe so, but we will see. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Archon quest. If you enjoy, be sure to subscribe it, like it, and yeah, have a beautiful day and see you next time. Peace out.